Hello student, today we are discuss the third pattern to simplify the Boolean equation. In first lecture we have discussed Boolean algebra to simplify the Boolean equations. In second lecture we have discussed sum of product method to simplify digital circuits. Now today we are discuss a very important method to simplify the Boolean equation, and the name of the method is Carnot map. This method is also known as K-map. So every time we are not using this word Carnot map, but we are using the word K-map. Basically, K-map is a visual representation of fundamental product that is used in sum of product circuit. It is a visual It is a visual representation of fundamental product that is used in sum of product method. Basically, there are three types of K-maps. First one is two variable K-map. Second, three variable K-map. And third one, that is four variable K-map. In your syllabus, up to four variable K-map. Two variable, three variable and four variable. So today we are going to discuss all the three cases, two variable, three variable as well as four variable. Okay, so let's start with two variable K-map. Two variable means two inputs A and B. And their complements A bar and B bar. Clear? Now, truth table. So now you all are aware with this one. The two variable means we have four cases, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Suppose for a particular circuit, output is high only for these two cases. case number 2 and case number 3. Now decimal equivalent 0 0 means 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 that is 2, and 1 1 that is 3. Now fundamental products, A bar B bar, A bar B, A B bar and AB, AB, AB bar, A bar B and A bar B bar. Now this is represented in the following way. A bar A, B bar B. So this is a universal standard. So you can't change the position. You can't say this is A and this one is A bar or B and B bar. Okay. So this is fixed. A bar A, B bar B. Now position of this A bar B bar. Just initial stage I will explain you what is the bit position. For this one, A bar B, this one A B bar, and for this position it is A B. Again A bar B bar, A bar B, A B bar, downward arrow A B. It's clear? Okay. Now how to fill the K-map? This diagram is known as your K-map, Carnot map. Now again the rule is same. We have to focus only those fundamental products whose outputs are high. Outputs high for these two case. That means A bar B. Where is A bar B? A bar B is here. So just write down 1. Next output is high for A B bar. Where is A B bar? It is here. So just write down this. And then for the remaining place it is 0. This is 2 variable K-map. Is that clear? Quickly I revise you again. 2 variable means A and B and their complements A bar B bar. For 2 variable K-map there are 4 cases: 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, 1 1. Suppose for one particular circuit output is in this given manner: 0 1 1 0. Decimal equivalent: 0 0 means 0, 0 1 means 1, 1 0 means 2 and 1 1 means 3. And this is a fundamental product. 0 0 that means A bar B bar, A bar B, A B bar and A B. So this is represented in this K-map in the following way. This position is A bar B bar, this one A bar B, A B bar and A B. Okay, so this is about 2 variable. Now next 3 variable K-map. K-map 3 variable. Here another variable that is C and their complement C bar. A, B, C and their complements A bar, B bar, C bar. So how many cases exist? 2 raised to 3, that is 8. Total we have 8 case. So let's prepare the truth table. A, B, C, output, decimal equivalent, and fundamental products. Zero one zero one, 0101. 8 cases. Next, 0011. Four times 0, 4 times 1. Okay. Now for one 3-bit digital circuit, output is high for these cases 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the remaining 4 are zeros. Okay, decimal equivalent 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 0, 0, 0, 0, because 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2. 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 4 plus 2, 6, and 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is 7. Now you have to find out the fundamental product for only those cases whose outputs are high. Output is high for this one, so fundamental product A bar, B, C bar. Output is high here, so A bar, B, C bar. What's about this one? A bar, B, C. Next case is here. So A, B bar, C. A, B bar, C. And here A, B, C bar. A, B, C bar. Okay. Again, output is high for 4 cases. The fundamental products A bar, B, C bar, A bar, B, C, A, B bar, C, A, B, C bar. Now this you have to represent in your K-map. But now here there are 3 variables. So K-map is in this way. A bar, B bar, A bar, B, A, B, and A, B bar, C bar and C. Carefully. A bar, B bar, A bar, B, A, B, A, B bar, C bar and C. Now here the rule is only one variable is going to change. Suppose A bar, B bar, so A bar remains same, B bar and D, so there is change in one variable. Now B remains same and this become A bar and A. Now A remains same and B and B bar. So this is a universal standard, so you can't change this position. Otherwise your K-map is a different figure, and for that your marks is 0. So be careful. A bar, B bar, A bar, B, A, B, A, B bar, and this is C bar, C. Now bit position. This one A bar, B bar, C bar. This one A bar, B bar, C. This one A bar, B, C bar. This one A bar, B, C. A, B, C bar, A, B, C. A, B bar, C bar, A, B bar, C. Okay, it's simple. Now place 1 in this K map whose outputs are high. A bar B, where is A bar B? Yes, it is here. A bar B, C bar, so this position. Next, A bar B, C. A bar B and C. Okay, now A B bar, where is A B bar? It is here. A B bar C, so A B bar C is here, and A B C bar, A B C bar is here. Again, A bar B C bar, A bar B C bar, A bar B C, A bar B C, A B bar C, A B bar C, A B C bar, A B C bar. Clear? And for the rest of the things, you have to place zeros. Okay, this is about 3 variable K map. Next, 4 variable. Four variables are A, B, C and D. A, B, C and D. So their complements: A bar, B bar, C bar and D bar. A, B, C, D and their complements: A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. So total how many cases? Yes, 2 raised to 4, that is 16 cases. So your truth table is with 16 cases. Okay, so let's draw the truth table. A, B, C, D inputs, output, decimal equivalent and fundamental product. 16 cases. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 16 times 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, finally 0, 1, 0, 1. 16 combinations, 0, 1, 0, 1. Next, 2 times 0, 2 times 1. Zero, zero, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. 4 times 0, 4 times 1s. Zero, 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 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. And the last one, 8 times 0, 8 times 1. Now, this is your truth table in a sequential order. Now, output is high for few cases: 1, 2, 3 and 4, for example. So, for the rest one, it is 0. Decimal equivalent 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So in one particular case, output is high for number 3, 6, 10 and 14. And for the remaining 12 cases, output is 0. And we are not interested in 0. So we have to find out the fundamental product for only these 4 cases. The first, this number 3, and its fundamental product is A bar, B bar, CD. Number 6, it is A bar, B, C, D bar. Number 10, A, B bar, C, D bar. And number 14, A, B, C, D bar. No need to find out the fundamental product of remaining case. At the output section, you can place 0 here. Okay, but only 4 fundamental products. Now these 4 you have to represent in a K-map. So for 4 variable, your K-map is like this: A bar, B bar, A bar, B, AB, AB bar, A bar, B bar, A bar, B, AB, AB bar. Same as 3 variable case. But now here, again, changes here: C bar, D bar, C bar, D, CD and CD bar. In 3 variable, only 2 cases, C bar and C. But now here it is 4 variables, so C and D. So C bar, D bar, C bar, D, CD and CD bar. Bit position: A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar, A bar, B bar, C bar, D, A bar, B bar, CD, A bar, B bar, CD bar and so on. So total 16 combinations are here. And you have to place 4 ones. So number 1, A bar, B bar, CD. So it is here. A bar, B bar, CD. Next, A bar, B, CD bar, A bar, B, CD bar. Next, A, B bar, C, D bar, A, B bar, C, D bar. And the last one, A, B, C, D bar, A, B, C, D bar. Here it is. For the rest one, place zeros. This is your K-map, 4 variable K-map. Is that clear? Let us discuss another example. Because normally in exam, 4 variable K-maps are asked. So suppose in another circuit, output is high for the following cases. Output is high for 5 cases. 0, 0, 0, 0. So what's the fundamental product? A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. Number 6, A bar, B, C, D bar. Number 10, A, B bar, C, D bar. Number 11, A, B bar, C, D. And number 12, A, B, C bar, D bar. 0, A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. This one is high. A bar, B, C, D bar. It is here. A, B bar, C, D bar. A, B bar, C, D bar. A, B bar, C, D. A, B, C bar, D bar. So it is here. So for the rest positions, place 0. This is your K-map. Okay. Here you can place zeros for the remaining cases. So this is the entry for the K-map. K-map simplification is left, that we are going to discuss in next lecture. Today I am going to discuss the rule for the simplification, but still 25% work of K-map is over. In next 2 or maybe 3 lectures, we are going to discuss the different cases for the K-map simplification. Okay, so topic is still not over. Only 25% work is over. So this is simply designing of truth table into K-map. Okay. Now, sometime in exam, question asked in a different way. For a 4-bit digital system, output is high when the equivalent decimal inputs are 4, 9, 13 and 15. So output is high only for these 4 cases, 4, 9, 13 and 15. Design the K-map. So you have to put the entire truth table. 4, that is here, 9 here, 13 here and 15. These are the 4 cases. So correspondingly, this is also going to change. Fundamental product 4, A bar, B, C bar, D bar. 9, A, B bar, C bar, D. 13, A, B, C bar, D. And 15, A, B, C, D. 4, A bar, B, C bar, D bar. 9, A, B bar, C bar, D. 13, A, B, C bar, D and A, B, C, D. And with entries in your K-map, A bar, B here, C bar, D bar here. A, B bar here, C bar, D here. A, B, C bar, D. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. So remaining positions zeros. Okay. So here again for the remaining space you can put zeros. No need to write down fundamental products. Okay. So this is the designing of your K-map. This truth table is converted into K-map. Okay. Now I will give you another method by which directly you can represent decimal equivalent into K-map. 0, 1, 2, 3. This position is 0. A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar is here. 1 is here. 2 is here, not here. Because this is not in a sequential order. So 0, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is here. 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14 and 15. So if anyone can ask you, okay, in this truth table, where is number 10? So without finding the fundamental product, you say that 10 is here, or 13 is here, or 7 is here, or 4 is here. Okay, so you can use also this technique. Okay, copy down this. Now after this, we have to simplify this K-map, and for this simplification, there are many rules. So one by one, we are going to discuss all the rules in today's lecture, and that would be your last topic. Okay, so now K-map simplification. K-map simplification rules. You have to remember these 7 rules. Number 1, enter 1 on the K-map for each fundamental product whose outputs are high. So those cases where output is high, just copy down the fundamental product. That already we have done. Ignore all the zeros. No need to find out the fundamental product of these cases. Okay. Number 3, encircle octet, quad and pair. So this property we are going to discuss in next lecture. But just I will tell you, octet means group of 8. Quad means group of 4. Pair means group of 2. 8, 4 and 2. So you have to prepare a group like 8, 4 and 2. Number 4, use the rule of rolling and overlapping. Again, next lecture. And prepare the largest group. Here your target is to prepare the largest group. Okay. Now after all this, number 3 and 4, if any one is isolated and that is left out, you have to encircle that single variable. And then eliminate unwanted groups, redundant groups. This is also a very important condition. And after this, you have to finally write the Boolean equation. So this 7 rules you have to remember. In next lecture, or maybe 2, 3, I don't know, we are going to discuss many different cases of K-map in which you have to use all these properties. So in next lecture, we are going to discuss the property and then different cases by which you can simplify the K-map. Okay, thank you.